Welcome to my mini-series. This? Yo, we got a game? We have no viewers, but wait, we have a game? This will be recorded for later as well, so there's that. This is pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, it will be. This will be an interesting one, indeed. An interesting one, indeed. Especially considering there is a severe lack of players in this first stream game. As always, we are missing one person in the tournament. They haven't showed up. So, yeah. That's kind of unfortunate. Hopefully I can keep people entertained in the meantime. All two of my viewers. This is going to be the least viewed one because all the people who are usually, watching my stream are playing in the tournament. Hopefully when people get knocked out, they're invested. So they want to watch it, Like a whole $20 is the prize money. That's kind of insane. Something like that. I might have been dying. This is classic globe gear. Yeah. I'm getting pinged. What are we doing? Okay, Kirby is subbing in. Hi, people. Sounds good. Flicked. Approved. Okay. At Kirby. At hi, people. Your sub is approved. Okay. Right. We got some people. Okay, here we go. It's starting. The thing is going to begin. This is great. This is amazing. Is this working? Is my microphone on? My commentation better be commentating. Let's crank that volume up. What in the sandwich loadout? Why are we enforcing? What are we doing? A gun? He has a gun? What is this? What is this? We're not playing tank? Is it not serious enough? Okay. Enforce a sandwich on the case. This is going to be interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay, we're going to see some scrap fests. And we're going to see some cases of probably Masamune trades. And that's not that entertaining, but we do not care. We're also going to see a lot of... Sandwich and Kirby have the same loadout, pretty much. So yeah, that's that. High People is a Bladecaster. So yeah, Bladecaster do be Bladecastering. Typical loadout. And Nep is he also Bladecaster? That's so funny. Okay, we're gonna see a lot of Bladecasters in this tournament, I can tell you now. Yeah. For some reason, the higher level players in this game like caster and attacker. So they just combine them. Cheeky chip damage. Cheeky chip damage. Quite dark. Not much I can do about that. Okay. Sandwich using his game sense to push in. No, Nep is on assassin. Okay, that's good. Something different. Everyone's on melee. Are they gonna try and stagger out the deaths? Try to kill him while there's 2 people up? I mean, Sandwich hasn't taken damage, so we'll see, we'll see. Explosive SMG! What are we doing? He's getting good chip damage. Won't let him heal if he is below 50. Whoa! High People with our big Nova for 95. Decides not to pursue, interestingly. If it was me, I would push. Okay, Nep seems to be pushing up. Something to point out is Kirby and High People have less experience overall than these 2 players. And generally, less experience equals less likely to beat Slayer on a 2-1. So we'll see how that goes. Big chip again from Sandwich, just reacting to the High People push. Looks like they're going to back off to regroup. Don't hate it. Yo, this pizza's really nice. Okay, Nep with a big snipe, finishing another kill. Finishing off the Kirby kill. High People probably is the higher health of player, but again, if it was me, Sandwich and Nep should probably be pushing up aggressively here. Team somebody, yeah, making good work of this. Good chip damage from Sandwich, really nice. Yeah, really utilizing that numbers advantage when they get it. We will probably see the most aggression when people die. But Kirby going crazy with the Massa here. Sandwich managed to getting a hit, so he won't be able to sprint around anymore. Useful, good stuff from Sandwich. He should be able to escape to regen. He can't communicate it to his teammate though, unless he's unmuted for the 2nd time ever. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Nep with another kill. Huge, like, cheeky close range snipe there. Yeah, so Kestrel's been really good recently. Well, people have kind of started realizing how like really solid it is. Sandwich providing good backup fire here in the 2v1. Oh, but Kirby with a nice aggro push. I love that. I love an aggro push when you're on the ropes. So anyway, Kestrel, it's got near instant velocity. Like, it shoots so far. It's really hard to... It's got so much ammo. So the chip damage is really good. When you use 2, it's chunkier than a Falcon hit. Obviously, it's an energy investment and you're vulnerable to radar, but like, it has really solid strengths. So, yeah, it's like a very polarizing sniper to use. Anyway, we're seeing Nep get jumped here. Sandwich opting not to move it. Nep with the counter jumping. Love to see it. As we can clearly see, a big-ass sword is helpful in a 2v1 sword fight. Having the bigger sword is quite useful. So here goes Sandwich and Nep. Nice regroup. Team Poke and Stagger are going to regroup as well. Something to note is that this map is absolutely tiny. Nep getting caught out there, taking some chunky damage. He's going to back off. Sandwich is at very high health, so he should be able to try and pull them a little if he can. But it looks like Poke and Stagger are just going to push up to Nep to try and punish his lack of stability as much as possible. Nep desperately backing off to try and get behind Sandwich, who is doing great work with these SMGs, goodness me. But Kirby with a solid attack, but Sandwich managed to back off, get that first hit, and just space his attacks way better. It is important to note that Sandwich does have region advantage on Kirby here. Kirby made a great push. He just had to switch to 10-meter blink and blink up forwards a bit closer, because Sandwich could just space him out better. Alright, we're seeing Kirby push up again. He's respawned. He has health advantage in a Masamune duel, so he should be okay. Sandwich should be backing off here. Important to note that Sandwich, despite taking a weird loadout, still did not bring mobility, because he's based like that. Anyway, finally goes down 5-3 right now. Sandwich leading the score. Very strong stat line from both Sandwich and Nep here, putting in good work. These little poke areas, or poking duels, team somebody do really have an advantage. While cubes can be pretty good at this kind of range, the SMG is so much better, and then Nep can walk back and be out of everyone's range, and still use that Kestrel. Sandwich gets caught out there, unfortunately, taking good poke damage from the Bounder, and then going down to Kirby. Good push from Kirby, well done. Now, a key thing to note is Nep often goes down to counter snipers. Kestrel does lose most sniper duels to the other snipers because they're more mobile, needs other stuff in their hand, do a bit more damage per shot. But there are no counter snipers, so he can just AFK on top of a tower, and until they push him, he can just wait. In this 2v2, it's really strong to use the double Kestrel. There aren't many weaknesses, because they don't have many tools. Sandwich with a big sneak attack. Does High People notice? High People hasn't realized. Sandwich whiffing the Masamune. No, not lag. No, this is terrible. Ah, that's so unfortunate. We're seeing a push, but does he realize that Kirby was on radar? I think he just noticed. Kirby spawned really close to Sandwich here. An amazing spawn for Kirby. We're seeing Sandwich get kited out here. Huge. Oh, he did so much damage with Masamune. If Nep pushes, in fact, Nep shouldn't push. No reason to take the risk. He can just back off and snipe still. That's the power of these Kestrels, just insane poke. Look at Nep's stat line, 4-1-1. Goodness me. Now, it is important to note, I predict that Team Somebody will become... I think I put them as first or second seed. I still stand by what I said. First or second seed seems good to me. That seems about right. Okay, we're seeing another use of the explosive SMG. It's an interesting tech pick. It's like it's a weird pick, but if you predict and counter with it, I guess it's pretty solid. And it's been doing stuff for Sandwich. See if he can push up with no stability. Oh my goodness, High People had a lot of health. Must have taken a limb off. He had so much health there. Nep finishing off the kill. And then again, just backing off. Look at Nep's performance here. Very strong, dominant, like clean play here. Clinical from Nep. Clinical. And he secures the other kill as well. As I said, Nep's loadout seems like a really strong pick into this team. Consider that Slayer is really hard to fight against. And I don't quite think Kirby and High People as a B-rank team quite know how to deal with it. It's a really strong pick. It is important to note that, unfortunately, our B-rank teams, there is a seeding system in place for this round. So, they are against the strongest teams as the lowest seeds in the tournament. They have the hardest fights. So, it'll be interesting to see if any of them can overcome it. They have really dominant performance from Nep and Sandwich here. Seems their loadouts have been really crafted for this fight. They just have about equal at close range. But really win at those medium to long ranges. So yeah, and Sandwich fitting a bit more firepower in, well, by not using mobility gears. Just ties the whole thing together nicely. High People with a nice swoop in to attack before Sandwich can do anything. I like the hit and run attack on Sandwich. That's a really good strategy. You can get him when he isn't able to react, he can't chase. It's a really safe way to get some damage in before anything. Great hit from Sandwich. What an amazing hit. That switch speed is really fast as well. Let's see what else he can do here. Somehow isn't dead. Look at this movement. It's so clean. No wasted movements. Look, how perfectly made that jump. No, wait, what am I doing? I'm glazing Sandwich? What am I doing? Come on, die, fool. What was that? How is he hitting? Making them friendly fire. Nep seems to have given up on Sandwich here and is just going for the long range play. I like it. It's an unnecessary risk to take. Never mind, he's cooking! Nep's saving his ass. Sandwich, you would have died here. Don't act like you weren't dead. What is this? Team Somebody is playing so dominantly right now. Like, Kirby and High People are doing well. Poke and Stagger, they aren't doing bad. What is this? What am I looking at? Okay. But Poke and Stagger aren't doing bad. What Team Somebody is just dominant. Goodness me. Wow, what a performance. It'll be interesting to see if they play more conservatively now. Like, are they gonna opt for a strategy, or are they just gonna keep team fighting? Because that is something people can do. I'm not stopping them from, you know, parking the bus. If you don't know what parking the bus means, that means playing conservatively at the end. So yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting. Kirby opting to push Nep instead of Sandwich here. Did he lose an arm? I don't see his Masabune. If they recognize, if Team Somebody recognized that, that essentially just puts Kirby out of the fight temporarily. He went to the north of C2. I don't see his Masabune still. Does Sandwich recognize it and push? Never mind, I lied. Yeah, don't listen to me. Here he's gone in the house. Do we have Ricochet to beat that? Someone's gonna bounce it off the wall. Come on, do the me play. Come on. Oh, he's running out. Is he pushing Nep or is he pushing Sandwich? Oh, cheeky movement. Cheeky. I like it. Oh, Blink and Springboard? Yup. Never mind. He's homing SMGs. Insane damage. We'll ignore the visual bug here. Doctor, I promise this bug's really rare. I promise. It's really rare. Super rare. Don't worry. And it'll go when he dies. And there's a way to fix it, he just doesn't know how. I think. Okay, I might be lying as well. Kirby's super on Sandwich here. Nice ramp dashing from both of them. Movement tech. Very nice, very nice. All the Blade casters love their movement tech car. See Nep taking another position on high ground. Looks like he's been kicked off by high people. Unlucky to attempt a prediction there. It's unfortunate. Okay, good push from Kirby. Got the first hit in just before Sandwich could. But it looks like he's taking damage from Nep. Nep making sure that nothing goes unpunished. Very nice. 180 FPS! Kid's got a better rig than me. Okay, we're seeing a regroup here. Looks like Nep's being pushed up. Seems nice homing here. Bit of poke damage. Looks like Sandwich might be isolated here. It'd be nice to see Team Poke and Stagger utilize the terrain like this, as they are right this second, to not get sniped. Because imagine random 70 damage chunks mid-fight. Do not sound nice. And also Kestrel is a monster at taking off limbs as well. All around, this is a great pick into this team. Really nice pick. Oh, the headshot! Oh no! He died so early. One Kestrel clipped his head and the Masamune was enough to finish it off. Again, we just see the absolute synergy between the loadouts. Masamune headshots aren't uncommon. It's a very clean weapon to be able to get headshots with if you're aiming for it. So yeah, the synergy is just insane. Look at that. Great. Unlucky for Team Poke and Stagger, but one excellent showcase of the things that this team is capable of. Looks like Kirby managed to get the flank on Nep. Sandwich is likely to go down here without his mobility gears. Well, his mobility gears. With no mobility, he's not getting out. So yeah, and they're catching up, but again, just we're seeing the dominant performance here from Team Somebody. It's great to see. Wait for them respawns and regroup here. Leading by 3 kills. It is technically possible for Poke and Stagger to come back here, so we'll see what happens. Looks as though Sandwich and Nep are getting some scouting in for now. We'll see what happens here. Kirby with a great push. What an amazing push. Taking out his chest super fast before Sandwich can react fully. There is a delay switching your gears from heavier gear types. So SMGs, assault rifle, sniper, all that. There is a delay. So Kirby just blinking on him and recognizing that gap in time for Sandwich to react and just really punishing him. I love to see it, love to see it. Not 100% sure if that would have caught out Sandwich on his usual double barrier caster loadout, but we'll have to see. They've got 30 seconds to even up the score. Unsure who's winning on assists, so it might not even matter, but we'll see. I do believe most people are on about 200 or very high health. So we'll have to see massive burst damage here. Can they get 2 kills in the space of 8 seconds?
5.
High People goes down. That will seal the deal.
1.
And Team Somebody takes it. It was a very close game. Both teams played so well. I haven't seen a game like that. That was a good game to see. I like that. That was good. You don't see games like that very often. That was good. Very strong performance from both teams. Amazing stuff. Okay. If I go like this, and then I go like this, and then we actually, you go there, you go there, you go there, there. This. Okay. Here is my tournament. Let me just check the results quickly. Okay, so we know that the media move on with a solid score of 72 to 33. Very strong performance. And then we can also see that the Lobotomy Corporation lose to Blade and Bullets. It was a close game. Well, okay, it was relatively close. Oh, sorry. These guys. And with 114 to 75, that is 15 kills to the to Blade and Bullets, and 12 kills to Lobotomy Corporation. We can see that Ray, with a very strong 10 kill game, with Stan providing very strong backup and a strong stat line. We can also see that Team Nice fell to the Longay Ballistic Tyrants with very low stat lines all around. But we see that a score of 65 to 26, which it equates to score of 8 kills to the Longay Ballistic Tyrants and a score of 5 kills to the Team Nice. I can already tell Anonic did not have fun. He wanted to be aggressive. And then we already know that Poke and Stagger unfortunately did lose to Team Somebody at a score of 14 kills to 11. Right, on to the next round. How do I do this? How do I coordinate? Not a fanflick. I knew it. That is Anonic saying that he didn't enjoy it. I knew he wouldn't enjoy that. I could already tell. You already know that Anonic is going to be struggling. Right. Let's coordinate the next games. So, the next game is the Media versus the Lobotomy Corporation, and Team Somebody versus the Longay Ballistic Tyrants. Wait. Huh? No! Bad flicked. No. That's not what the game was. That's not what the game was. Bad flicked. No. Very bad. I submitted the scores wrong. Oops. 75. Okay, cool. Right. Look at my seeding. I predicted this. Look, the seeding is going perfectly. Doctor saying Longay Bull Torture about the Longay Ballistic Tyrants. Wow. Yeah, I could already tell they had a cringe strat. Right. So, on to the next game. I'm going to temporarily have to mute the stream while I go have a yap fest with the people in the Discord server. So, I will be with you in a moment. Well, I guess you can hear my microphone. Would you like to hear my microphone? I guess you can hear my microphone. There's no problem with that. Yeah, I looked at the score and I realized immediately what Midas and Jaretti were using. I could just tell the moment I looked at it. I was just like, both of them are on Slayer, one of them has traps. I could just tell. And Nolik did not have fun. Nolik did not have fun. Well, Double Falcon plus Slayer seems way too expensive. So and heavy. Sorry, stream. There is a Discord VC going on. So we'll have to see and wait for that to finish so we can start the next round. So yeah, we'll wait for this to finish. Oh, that sounds fun. Why, yes, it is on my stream right now, but I guess I can post the new bracket not on the stream. Well, okay, fine. Here's the bracket posted in the Discord. Boring. Yeah, I know. Screenshot, you'll have to deal with it. That is a screenshot of my stream, by the way. Just saying. You could be seeing this. Wait, Doctor, could you start 2 servers for us? Could you start 2 servers for us? Just because you don't have the 2-minute delay. That's true. Is everyone ready to go? 5-minute intermission. Okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah, sounds good to me. All right. Cool. Thank you, Doctor. Who's streaming their POV? Could I have a POV from someone? I'll have a Ray POV. Oh, is that so? Well, I only joined to figure out what's going on for the next round for starting them. Okay, cool. So thanks, Doctor, for starting the servers. Because you don't have a delay. Alright, so he said Ray was you were gonna stream? Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay, I'm just gonna deafen and let you guys get on with it. Alright, good luck. Okay, stream. Okay, we got another game going on. We have the Media first seed versus Blade and Bullets. Both teams having quite a solid lead in their own rounds, so we'll see who wins this one. Blade and Bullets are 4th seed. They could be underseeded. And on the other side of the bracket that we will not be seeing, we have Long Gay Ballistic Tyrants, who won their game quite dominantly also, versus Team Somebody, who was just on the stream now. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Best of luck to both the teams. And I will be popping the stream on in just a moment. Alrighty. Why is it not big? There we go. Alright. Let's get it going. Be interesting to see. Both games are once again going to be US East. And yeah, so we have Blade and Bullets. They are pretty much what it says on the tin. They usually use a Masamune user and some guns. They'll have some guns. They might have a few caltrops on the floor. I can predict that. Ray is currently number 2 attacker after yours truly. And he is a favoured Masamune user. He does generally use Masamune. Has a pocket Dragoon, but usually Masamune. We'll see what he uses here though. And Stan, I think, is number 3 gunner. And also number 3 trapper, I do believe. And he generally goes commando loadouts. On the other side, we have the number 1 gunner, Mr. Vertex, who is so far number 1 that me at the second isn't even close. And we have the number 1 trapper, Saab. So we do have a lot of very high ranked in their respective fields players. Pretty much all of these people have been at least top 10 at one point, or currently are top 10. I do believe that Saab is currently rank number 6 or 7. No, that's a lie. Saab is rank 8, Vertex rank 9, Standard Bearer is rank 10, and Ray is currently at rank 12, though Ray has peaked at about rank 3 or 4 at one point, maybe even rank 2. So yeah, all very... I mean, Saab is relatively new, but they are all quite veteran players at this point, having many games under their belts. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes. Experience will come into play here. Stan setting up some traps. Ray on the Blade Caster, looking for the duel on Vertex. Unfortunately, missed the Nova. Let's see a nice judge off. They judge each other. Saab playing a little from the back. I do think that Hunter is going to be so valuable in this matchup because really Judge's main weakness and only weakness is Radar Sig. And potentially barriers as well, but primarily Radar Sig. We saw Stan go down to only Vertex's Judge. Vertex does have far more experience using Judge, number 1 Judge user in the game. So we see Ray hit a big Nova, drops the stability immediately, loses his arm to Vertex. Great stuff from Vertex to knock out his arm. And unfortunately, the Hunter doesn't take him out, and Ray goes down. I can almost guarantee that Vertex is extraordinarily low right now. Super low. And I don't think Saab has taken much damage at all. They are really dominating this team fight. Vertex is a great fighter. A really good duelist. He's hard to fight. He's like a ranged attacker. So, yeah. Most blade casters and attackers and enforcers all struggle against Vertex. Not me, of course, but everyone else. Ray chunking for 10, leaves him, I presume, 40 health, which is, of course, a kill threshold for Masamune. Ray trying to back up Stan at close range. Important to note that Stan's most notorious weapon, Battle Rifle, Piercing, and Ricochet, they are both banned in this tournament. So that is unfortunately something that's against Stan. Media, of course, being number 1 seed, and they are really showing it right now. Ray forced a block in a massive pincer attack. Look at this coordination in the 2v2. Look how much damage he's just taken from that positioning. Wow. Saab, I believe to be running Blink. Stan taking out Vertex, very nice. And they should be aggressive here on Saab. Saab immediately recognizing the threat. Nice cheeky mantle jump. Love to see it. Ray right on Saab's tail, but Saab does have Blink. Probably baiting towards traps right now. Threatening with the cube. Looks to be Hunter. Yeah, very nice Ray. She backs off into Caltrops. Is he looking for a Blink predict? And Saab goes down. Okay, we've evened up the score. Unfortunately, Blade and Bullets have probably taken more damage. Vertex takes out Stan. And he's probably going to try and take out Ray here. He hasn't taken a hit of Masavune. He's very healthy. Very nice, Vertex. That timing is insane. Wow. He timed that perfectly. What an impressive kid. Very impressive. Very impressive. Well done, Vertex. Very nice. And now Media are ahead by 2 kills. And both teams are even health. I do think this might come down to a battle of the Trappers. It honestly might do. We'll see how the Trappers handle it. But yeah, it might just be who gets more Caltrop activations to win the game. I think Saab's running Pistols and Hunter. Interesting support loadout. That seems to be one of those secret ones that you don't reveal to people. Okay. And then Vertex running his current typical loadout of dual homing pistol, dual judge, cloak, and blink. And then Saab having Hunter, blink, some form of traps, most likely. We haven't seen too many traps, but... And again, look at that damage from Vertex. It's just insane, the amount of damage that he can put out by himself. Judge is very scary. Got to be using barrier against him to really stand a big chance. So it'll be interesting to see Sandwich versus Vertex, if that does happen. I do think Blade and Bullets can pull something together here. We do see that Ray has got access to a barrier, so we'll see if he decides to use that pretty much all the time against Vertex. See what adaptations he can make. But look at that Caltrop, just slowed him down. But then the other Caltrops, you see what I mean? This is going to be a battle of the Trappers. And more Caltrops in a blind spot. Great trapping from Saab, takes a bunch of damage from it. Very nice, Saab. No one could see those. I couldn't see them. Ray couldn't see them either. And now he's low on stability, took about 100 damage for it. Very nice trapping indeed. Right, so they have taken out Stan here, the media, so they will probably be looking for a 2v1. However, we can see that Stan is on the minimap behind Vertex with the flank. Ray unfortunately giving away the positioning, and Vertex blinks out from the pincer attack. Is Saab on explosive battle rifle? Is that what I'm seeing? And again, very nice movement from Vertex to just pivot around the barrier. Very nice play. I think that Blade and Bullets should probably be leaning more into the barrier playstyles to try and handle with Vertex. And I do think that's what Stan's doing. But if you use barrier and a weapon, you leave yourself vulnerable to the homing from Saab. The media having a very strong 2v2 loadout set up themselves. I think they're currently winning 6-3 because Vertex went down almost entirely to traps. Traps and Judge from Stan. Love to see Bomblets getting kills. I will admit, I underrate them a little. They are sometimes pretty decent. They do a lot of damage. Okay, Stan and Ray found Vertex's respawn. I'm not sure how much that Nova hit for, but it seemed pretty chunky. Ooh, nice Hunter. Very nice. Great duel. Well played, Ray. Saab is not gonna hang around to see what happens next. I can tell you that for sure. Alright, we see a regroup here. Looks like they've ditched that area of the map with enemy traps in it. They've just decided that Saab's trapping area is too obnoxious and decided to set up a new one. Although I don't think the media is stupid enough to want to push because they are winning. I know Vertex will want to fight, but there's no reason for them to. And it is money on the line here, so. Yeah, it does look like explosive battle rifle. Okay, Stan with a big push on Saab. Saab immediately leaves. Understandable. Vertex pushes back up to Stan. So kills a kill. Nice dodge of the Hunter there. Ray deciding to take the fight. His stability's been dropped. Oh, I like the cut of line of sight here. But look at that explosive battle rifle. I'm sure that's what it is. It hasn't showed up in the kill feed yet, but there's nothing else that it is, right? And unfortunately, Blade and Bullets go down once again. They're really going to have to scramble to find something going. Find something to do here. I do like that Ray's old character is back, though. That's very nice to see. The green-haired fella. Saab taking a position on top of the tower. Ray about to go up there, ran out of springboards, and also there will be traps, so. Look at the traps again! Once again from Saab. And again! Look at this! This caltrop usage is insanity. Saab throwing in Hunters, Ray blocking them barely. And Vertex again with the good timing to just take it out immediately. Wow. Dominant showing from the media here. Really dominant. Nova Snipe. Nice. As I expected, there are a bunch of traps up here. Ray probably saw it coming, which is why he went up so carefully. So, the Hunter once again clipping Vertex. It is showing its value here. Glad that Ray brought it. Now, something interesting is I literally ran this exact loadout recently. It's a very strong loadout, the one Ray is using. Nice pincer attack from Ray and Stan, but unfortunately Stan went down. Saab barely whiffing the explosive. Now, does he decide to push knowing how low he is? Oh no, they were both low! What a shot. Great shot. Both of them are really low there. Interesting. 12-6 currently. Vertex with 11 kills. Wow. Now, it is worth noting that a lot of teams have adopted the strategy of an ace with their support, but the media is the only team that kind of has that strategy where the ace is not an attacker. So it is interesting to know that. Actually, no, that's a lie. Lobotomy Corporation. Actually, no, they don't count. Yeah, the ace attacker plus support combo is very common. But yeah, the media opting for Vertex, the ace that is not an attacker. And again, just look how clean the timing is, and he immediately moves. What play? Great play. the media took Stan out while Ray was respawning. Good strategy there. Ray looking to observe, maybe poke in. Moving in, but slowly is definitely what I would do. They need to be aggressive and get lots of kills here, so just waiting for your teammate, but still moving up is exactly what I would want to do here. Saab chunking down Ray's stability, slowing him down. Quite good support weapon. I've never considered Battle Rifle Explosive to be such a strong support weapon, but yeah, it does make sense. Vertex very well, just kiting just outside of Ray's range. Getting that poke damage in with the pistol. Okay, good stuff. Stan went and separated and secured a kill on Saab. Can they convert and get a double kill? Let's have Ray not go down. Does he use the barrier? He didn't use the barrier. Ray went down. Now let's see who wins out of Vertex and Stan here. Unsure how much damage Stan took from the 1v1. So we'll have to just watch the minimap and see what happens. Looks like Stan disengaged, perhaps? Oops. Interesting. I would like to see Blade and Bullets, I would assume that they would take risks here, as they are losing quite heavily. But they are not opting to take a lot of risks. Does look to me like... Are the media opting to play on the beach in fear of Stan's traps? I guess they're just trying to eliminate all risk at this point. Does make sense. Eliminating risk is fair enough. In their position, I would get behind that. There's no point in waiting for Stan to infect the trap zone. Strong Hunter once again. Real shame that Ray only has one of those. Big Hunter took out Vertex. Very nice. Now they're going to get aggressive and Saab's just going to leave. Again, the Caltrops in the blind spot. Wow. Slow them down. They can't chase. Saab is gone. There's no point, honestly. Yeah, they're just going to have to go about their day. Wow. Like almost, in fact, every single set of Caltrops that Ray's run into, except for maybe 2, haven't been on anyone's screen. He's just been moving around normally and just got hit. Yeah, we can see a great example of one of the best supports with one of the best aces possible. Oh, great shot, Ray. Really nice. Chunked his stability. He can't run. Chase that. Yeah, I love to see it. Unfortunate whiff of the sword. Throw a Hunter, maybe? Yeah. Nice, Ray. Very clean. I liked that. That was a good fight. We have a Caltrop activation on the tower. That's Saab. We found Saab. Stan looks to be rushing towards that. See if we can find her. Okay, located the media. They are in their own little trap zone, but Stan, remember Stan had set up earlier. Another huge Nova, wow! Oh, the Caltrops! No. Okay, well done, Ray. Backed off in a safe spot. Probably going to see him try and regen here. Hopefully not get pushed. Saab on top of the tower. Cheeky 10 damage or something. Oh, there's so many Caltrops! No! He's on 9 health. He's somehow still alive. Wow. How's he not dead? Never mind. Is commentator curse real? What did I just do? I'm so sorry, Ray. Commentator curse is so real. I must say, I quite enjoy not having a chat that bullies me. This is quite nice. Thanks, chat, for not bullying me. Great blink from Vertex. Another huge Nova! Look at this! Wow! He's just direct hitting the guy. His Nova is just... His Zero Split Nova is just bolt, except it does all your stability and 95... What is this? These Novas for the past 5 minutes have just been insane. Look at the comeback from just these... Essentially just these Novas. He's landing the shots. Right, are they going to convert the 2v1 on Saab? Hunter for the chase, I like it. Angled slightly too high. The Caltrops stopping Vertex. Yeah, there goes Ray's streak of just landing stupidly dumb Novas. Okay, they're playing in a corner here. Vertex still can't sprint. That's 80 damage. Oh, the Caltrops! Vertex takes out Stan. 17 to 11 currently. Though at the rate they're going, I do think Blade and Bullets have a chance. It'd be the most insane comeback ever recorded in Globe Gear. But I think it's possible. We'll have to see how it plays out. Someone on Ray's right flank, he just noticed. Nice. What? Barrier. Get barriered, Saab. Ray currently in a 2v1. Although again, I like the risk. The risk taking is good. When you're in a deficit, is what you can do. Ray has taken a lot of damage here, though. I would play slightly slower than he currently is. Oh no, the team kill! Oh no. Unfortunate. Stan shot Ray and killed him. And gave the kill to Saab. 18 to 12. It is still possible. It's just really hard. Big Nova once again. And another one. He's leaving, but has he left enough? Oh, huge damage. Huge damage. Ray, throw Hunter, please. Don't take risks. Oh, no. Saab shooting in the side. Oh, no, wait. Are Saab and Vertex wearing a cowboy hat? Like the both of them? I'm so confused. I haven't seen Ray fight Saab, really. I don't think that's the case. I might be lying. Kind of genius if it's... I don't know. We'll see. Big damage from Saab. What on earth? He has no idea what hit him. I don't know where Saab is. That was cool. See Ray back off. Stan taking out the kill. Saab is on top of a tower spamming stuff. Is the only way I could describe it. Gotta love spamming stuff. Super Springboard, let's go, Ray. Yes, go. Learning my tech, learning my tech. Follow up. Nice. Do we take out Saab here? Nice. Clean. Right, get Vertex as soon as possible. Come on, you're gonna have to just take him out. No. Good use of barrier here. Prevent what damage you can. Nice, the pincer attack. Very nice. Oh, I love this pincer attack. Great. Really nice 2v1. Really nice. Very clean. It's just unfortunate they lost so hard in the early game. It seems that Blade and Bullets have really come together now. Like, they just locked in. Goodness me. Ray has been cooking for the last 10 minutes. Just unfortunate that the game is 25 minutes long, and for the first 15 minutes, Vertex was going absolutely crazy. Once again, unsung hero Saab, the most silly caltrops, and a goofy usage of... Why are we using explosive battle rifle? Where has that come from? Look at this kiting! What is he doing? Look at this anti-Masamune. Vertex movement. Okay, headshot. Ray might just have to go for it. Oh, and he unfortunately goes down in the last few seconds of the game. What a game! 19 kills from Mr. Vertex. Goodness me. Well played, Vertex. Well played. And the first seed Media go through to the next round with a very strong score there. Very strong indeed. The Media go through at a strong 22-15. A bloodbath. That comes out to 175 points to 84. And it looks as though just barely, somehow, Team Somebody best the Long Gay Ballistic Tyrants at a score of 998 to 995. So both teams are on 63 points. However, the tiebreaker in this game is assists, and Team Somebody had 3 more assists. What an interesting game. I'm gonna show what that looks like somehow. Snipping tool. Here's what the stat line was of that game. Very funny. Love to see it. Stat line was that. How funny is that? Get wrecked. Assists are OP, clearly. That's all it is. And unfortunately, or fortunately, we have the first and second seed facing off in the finals. Well flicked. It's almost like you can predict this perfectly, huh? How's that? How's this happened? What have I done? Arbitrary seeding. Brought to you by Flicked. Okay, so we have first seed the Media versus second seed Somebody facing off in the finals. Who knows what could happen in this last game? Who could have foreseen it? Doctor, speak in my YouTube chat. Boost the engagement, come on. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that was a bloodbath of a game just now. All right. I'm gonna quickly check with both teams to make sure that they are, ready to go. Prepared for the final match to be started. The finals of the final. I don't even know. It's the last match of my tournament, and goodness me, and I am done. Doctor has too much self-respect to make YouTube comments. You know what? Fine. Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess I just ping everyone. Okay. I did organize it so where the 2 strongest teams would face off in the finals. Yeah, I know. The people who watch it are playing it. Thank you, Tucker Gregson. someone completely unrelated to anyone who just played, thank you for responding to the Nepenthes Baphomet, who is definitely someone who has been playing. Okay, just waiting on Saab and Vertex to tell me that they're ready. I'm gonna request a. I'm gonna request a view of the number 1 seeds. We'll see what they say, but and also we need to figure out what server we want because okay, so have confirmed a media POV. Is interesting. We'll have a POV from the media. So that'll be cool. Number 1 seed POV. Very nice, very nice. How do I turn off this stupid audio box thing? Hit this button. I just realized people couldn't see chat again. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. Oh well. Okay. Okay. Off we go. I did. Don't tell me I forgot to record desktop audio. Are you kidding? Ah. No. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Whoops. See, this is why we need people in chat. Doctor, you could have told me this. Doctor, I forgot to turn my desktop audio back on the stream. No, I know one person was watching and they couldn't hear anything except my voice. Ah, no. Whoops. Oh well, it's fine. Meh. You thought it was intentional? Okay. Fine. Fine. I see how it is. Thought I would just not have desktop audio. It's fine. It was my own fault. It's a flicked blunder. A blunder, I say. Whoopsie daisies. Right. So eventually, there's not a join chat button. You just type in it, surely. Okay, Wither. Yeah, a classic flicked blunder. Yeah, whoops. No audio. Oopsie daisies. Oh, I think the media are ready. Okay. Let's start a server. A team deathmatch for US East. Your ranked is true. Map Gen Area 3. And name the media versus somebody. I want to put their seeding next to their names to make it even more sweaty sounding. Final round. Fight. You know? So, let's get a Saab POV. Very, very interesting. Saab POV. How fun. Gonna have a support player POV. That's cool. We don't usually have the support player POV, so this will be interesting. Currently have the media at number 1 seed and Team Somebody at number 2 seed. However, realistically, I had no idea and I was just making it up. Midas has come into my chat and said that she thinks her team should be 3rd because they were more close to winning. And I say, you never know, and it could not be the case whatsoever. Just saying, like, you just never know. Can you see the chat when you like type? Can you see your own chat? Chat, I need you to like make sure that this time it's working. Do I have to talk in my own thing? I cannot stream. This sucks. There's so many buttons to press. Like, what am I looking at? You can hear me, right? I should stop pressing that button. Okay. The last game is starting now. How fun. How fun. Let me crank this up. Let's do some audio mixing. Let's have it like this high. Best of luck to both teams. I want to see cool stuff to happen. That is what my tournament is about. Okay, the media finally get to see what Saab's loadout is. No traps. Oh, no traps. How fun. Interesting. Looks like they think they should be the aggressors here. Media immediately opting to meet up and convene. Is convene the right word here? Who knows? But yeah, I guess they predict that Team Somebody will be trying to... Oh my goodness. They watched my win conditions video. They did the thing. Oh, right, chat, quick question. What win condition are they playing right now? Quiz, pop quiz. Who watched my videos? Oh, I like what I'm seeing here. If no one noticed, Vertex has an explosive battle rifle, I think. They have a strat. How fun. They're poking. Look at this. Okay, Midas. They're not doing damage, but they are poking. Sandwich always on it with the barrier. They do be poking. I will say I'm not quite sure if battle rifle wins. Explosive battle rifle wins against Kestrel at that range, but we'll have to see. So, looks like Team Somebody is making their plays as a team where they are having a sniper, with backing up the whatever sandwiches enforcer. And then the media are spamming explosive battle rifles together, which is funny. That hunter's doing absolutely nothing at sandwich. Honestly, personally, I'd rather zero split hunter Nep. But Nep hitting some big shots, very big damage. Onto Saab. Now, is Saab gonna pretend that she has traps? Oh no! No arms! Rip. Big rip. Does Nep chase? Probably not. He's probably gonna be pretty happy on his tower. And Vertex looks to be on the ropes as well right now. We're gonna finally see an upset in the tournament where it's literally just gone to flicked seeding. Okay, so with the arm regen, gonna go back in. No, but seriously, can the chat see their chat? Like on the screen? Okay. Sandwich taking out Vertex with the homing SMG, and now Sub's just getting jumped. Look at this. And Sandwich collects 2 kills with his homing submachine gun. See if the media switch up anything when they respawn. I think they expected Team Somebody to hole up. Don't know if they were like going for some insane metagame prediction, but I don't think somebody actually changed their loadouts once this whole tournament. So, yeah, that's pretty funny. They just had a thing and they're just doing it. I can get behind that. Well, Wither, luckily these people don't die 89 times, so... Oh look, the chat does appear on screen. Yeah. Other teams change their loadouts. But, Team Somebody is just chilling. Did they do anything different? Oh, he has AR last game? 5 damage! Huge damage. Big 5. Okay, I lied. Sandwich changed loadout. Nep collecting more damage with that Kestrel. Uncontested sniper, pretty much. He just has to watch both players and make sure he doesn't get bombed randomly. What do we think of the explosive battle rifle? Chat, come on, what do we think? Honestly. Do you think it was a good idea? I think it's a funny idea, and I can get behind funny ideas. But I'm not 100% sure of it. It's a bit slow to counter snipe. And I think Sandwich is just on it. I don't think it's as valuable when both people have it. But it might be. We never know. It does go through walls after all. Like, can blow up people from below on towers. Interesting. So I'm getting aggro. Love to see it. Spamming that blink. But getting shredded. Oh my goodness, that homing. Nep does use towers often if he doesn't get counter-sniped, I would say. Clean finish from Nep. Cheeky little 180 Slayer thingy. Sub did not have double blink last match. Ray, what are you going on about? Yeah. Nep often does like towers. Like, he does like them in general. Kind of like me, I like towers when I snipe. But when he's getting counter-sniped, he'll go on, like, other sniping spots. Sandwich collecting some damage. Sandwich is collecting damage with the SMGs here. Good poke. Nep finally goes down to a BR. Love to see it. Yeah, I do think it has its use, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's primarily for Nep, right? The battle rifle? It's got to be. That tower is so tall. It's unfortunate Saab doesn't have traps to lock it up, but he you're gonna go try and ambush Nep when he goes up there, I like it. Or just take high ground to spam bombs. Both are good. But Nep immediately blinks up. Oh, Vertex won the sandwich 1v1. Wow. Go on, Vertex. Cooking. Nep, good damage from Nep. And also kicked Sab off of a tower immediately. Which is good for their team, because BR benefits from being far away from their target. So towers, generally. Or springboard, I guess. Yeah, BR has the big weakness of not being able to be used at point blank range. Or even like close range. What convenient jump timing from Sandwich there. Nep takes out Vertex. It's really hard to, space out on top of a tower and, distance yourself. So the Slayer does have the advantage on that. Just a thing to point out. It's what makes Nep kind of scary to push, because he will whip out a one-shot sword. So on top of a tower, he's kind of difficult for the media to take out. So I guess that's part of the reason they took Battle Rifle, to kind of compensate for that weakness. Team Somebody currently winning. I think it is 3-1 or 4-2. I'm going to be honest, I haven't paid attention to the score that much. Whoops, bad commentary from me. Luckily, I don't do this very often, so I have an excuse. Nep's still on that tower, just, chipping away. Collecting the damage. Was that an explosive SMG again? That's funny. Why are explosive guns being used? What's going on? I put the ball really low on my tier list. And then it's being used in the final round of the A-rank tournament. That's quite funny. Wow. What a snipe. Can we appreciate that snipe real quick? Uh-oh. Good shot, Nep. This game is a poke fiesta, is what it is. Not quite sure if it's the most entertaining thing to watch in the world, but that is Globe Gear. One game you go from scrapping each other and getting 25 kills. The next we stand on traps all game. The next game we spam each other with long range explosives. Never know what to expect. It's good. Means that there's a variety of strategies. Sandwich stabs Vertex to kill him. The Sandwich seems to have won that 1v1, though we don't know how much Nep has contributed. Could have taken off an arm or a leg randomly throughout the fight. Sub looks to be going for a flank of some sort. Now, Nep, I think, is sniping from the side of the tower currently, so... Unless he moved immediately now. If he's still there, he is not at the top. Oh, it's a very funny joke with it. Very good, very good. Gotta have an explosive finish, after all. Saab kind of just spamming away, chipping. Seeing what she can get. I don't hate it. It's a a safe playstyle, but oh, Nep's behind her though. Take that duel, Saab. Go on. You have Crusader. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Gonna see a duel. Okay, Vertex took out Sandwich. I'm gonna see a 2v1. Oh my goodness, look how clean that was. Oh, wow. Very nice. See that spacing? That's how you beat Slayer and Onic. Did you see that? You're probably not watching, are you? Watch that later. Clean from Saab. Very clean. I don't see chat awarding how clean that was. Whatever. Now, as long as we secure this tower, we can control Nep a bit easier. So, the media have a good position here. See the jiggle peaks with the battle rifle. Don't need to aim, it's an explosive. Thank you, Wither, for appreciating how good Saab's kill was. Like, non-attackers just... Isn't half my chat attackers? Come on, appreciate it more. And it was finished off with an unguided hunter. Come on. That was nice. That's going in the highlight reel after. If you have your own personal clips from the tournament, please do send them over. Because I will be making a highlight reel at the end of it. To, you know, go, wow, Flick's tournament was so cool. Look at this cool kill that happened. You know? So yeah. Do send any clips if you have them. And if you don't have them, well, unlucky. Vertex took Springboard this game to synergize with his battle rifle. Something to point out. Bit more chip damage. It's really putting a lot of pressure on Nep to land his own shots. Saab has a nice reposition here, but Sandwich really raking in that damage to punish the uncloak. Again, more damage from Sandwich. Really is just, you know, collecting the damage when he can find it, and it's working. Poking people down really well. This is not a duel. Yep. Again, more just collecting damage from Sandwich to put Saab in range of the Slayer. The media loses 8-4. Somebody doing very well right now. I do like the idea of changing your loadouts to counter the enemy, but I also like the just stick to what works strategy. So, we are kind of seeing that from somebody. The media collect another kill. I want to see them be more aggressive now. I think that's what they're doing. They have more close range damage. Do they? As long as Vertex is cooking, they have more close range damage. That is Team Media, I think. As long as Vertex is hitting his shots. Yeah, these SMGs are really just raking in damage, as I've been saying. That was a pretty big hunter. That is the weakness of Kestrel after all. Sub's really poking Nep down on top of the tower by herself. But Sandwich took out Vertex again with those homing SMGs. Are homing SMGs going to be super used now? Are we going to see them more often? We have seen them dominate recently. Can you show scoreboard? Yeah, let me press tab real quick. No, I can't show scoreboard. It's 9-5. 9-5 Sandwich at the top of the scoreboard. 5-4 and 2. Do you want to know any more? Sandwich is 5 kills, 4 assists, and 2 deaths. No, wait, sorry, 3 deaths. Movement tech, love to see it. And again, more just chip damage from those hunters. I'm liking the collection of damage here, but I do think people should be more aggressive and try to commit to collect the kill once the damage has been done. I guess that's what Vertex is trying to do, but I do think we should see a bit more aggression than we currently are, especially considering the media is losing. In their position, I would want to see more like aggro. Never mind, I think it's been summoned into existence. Saab is going in. You see a Crusader versus Masamune fight. They traded, however, we all know that Masamune does way more damage. So Sandwich won that trade. Oh, big hit from Nep. Very nice. Just spaced it out. Get the timing. Very clean. And Saab loses an arm. An important arm as well. Saab has got her arm back. So we will potentially see more aggro stabby stabs. Potentially. Oh, very nice. 50 damage to Nep. Okay. Are we gonna see a push for a duel? Oh, loses the armor again. Does she just leave? Try and keep Nep in sight for Vertex to finish. Nah, unfortunately Sandwich took Vertex far away. I do like that we see so many 1v1s in a 2v2 format. It's nice. I like watching 1v1s. Like, team fights are one thing, 1v1s are another, but we get to see a bit of everything, you know? Maybe not massive scrappy team fight 3v3 things, but you know, 2v2s are pretty cool too. Is that Nep there? You see Nep in the 3p? 24 damage, more damage collected. That tower is so tall that Vertex's battle rifle bounces off when he went that high. Rip. Audio gone? What do you mean audio gone? You can hear me. 10-6. There we go, Midas. Look at the screen. Ah, it's gone. I just wasn't talking very much. Okay, Vertex takes another kill. Currently 3 behind, but they are trailing on assists. Might be able to tie things up. I guess we're gonna have to have another game if the media somehow get 3 more kills while assisting each other. That is the nice thing though. 1v1 kills aren't as rewarded because they don't give an assist. So while it can be a strategy, teamwork is always rewarded slightly more. Okay. Sub, not quite known for her attacking gameplay. More so the most annoying caltrops in existence. So. Way too many explosions. What is this? Ray? You can't be blaming me for no audio and then you're just like in a car. Come on. That's on the other side of the map sniping currently. It's like Sub's going to 1v1 him? Never mind, I think Vertex might be moving up with her. We'll have to see. Vertex currently dueling Sandwich still. Another 2v2 just about to happen. You're not in the car? It just happened to connect. Okay.
5,
I think that's it.
1.
No matter how hard media try, they can't get 3 kills. It's over. The first upset. And it's the last game. Cool. That's quite cool. So, somebody has won the tournament. And that somebody is Team Somebody! Let's go! Nepenthes Baphomet. I'm going to say your name like that from now on. And Savage Sandwich 00 have taken the dub. Victory is theirs. That's quite cool. At a pokey game, and it was a 10-7 was the score. So 10 kills to Team Somebody, and 7 kills for the media. Okay, Sandwich, cool. You used AR second match. And yeah, would people like to see the scoreboard of that last game? I guess there's no reason not to show it. If you're not in... I know for a fact you lot all have Discord open right now. Like, you're all nerdy nerds with Discord open. But here's the final scoreline. Yeah, Sandwich kind of cooking, Nep kind of poking, and that kind of won them the game. MVP Savage Sandwich. Makes sense. Good old Sandwich. So yeah, that is that. Now to give a bunch of people money, I suppose. If people who are watching... Wait, there's a tourney next week? Midas? Wait, what? Huh? Midas? Scary. There's a tournament next week? Huh? You're lying. Anyways, the media kind of got pwned by Sandwich's weird loadout. I'm gonna be honest. I bet you they didn't expect that one. It's quite cool. Good stuff, Sandwich, for playing a tournament with a whack loadout. Fair enough. I'm going to end the stream now, and I'm gonna have to find all the people who won games or won their individual tournaments and figure out what their Steam names are, so I can send them some codes, I think. So yeah, thank you for watching the stream, all 5 of you. If you have clips, send them to me. And thank you for participating in my tournament, if you participated in my tournament. Yeah, I hope you had at least a little bit of fun and weren't going, rah, bounder, like I would. Alright.